Allison here, and I am going to create another layout in my December daily album. I have here the spread for day 5, and I hope I have fixed the glare problem. I actually completely moved my desk around. Now I'm just hoping that I'm not casting too much of a shadow on it. Anyways, let's get started. I'm gonna have to be fast because my daughter and her friend are running around creating all sorts of noise and distraction. So here we go. This is my spread for day 5. So I've got 2 4x6 photos and 2 4x4 photos. And this one, this probably seems like an odd photo, but we are currently renovating our bathroom. And this was the day that they ripped out the big giant mirror. And this is a 9-foot counter. And so it had like a big 9-foot mirror with, you know, the Hollywood strip on it. Very 1990s. My contractor did not feel up to the task of ripping it out on his own. He says in the past that has gotten very messy, so he called the professionals. So this was kind of the start of the whole renovation process and has continued on through the month of December, taking a break for Christmas, and it is ongoing again. So it's very exciting. And I definitely wanted to get that into my album because it was a big part of the month of December, for me particularly, but for all of us because we had people in and out and it was messy and dirty and loud. So I thought that this gave me a really good space to do my journaling. I would just do it right there where the mirror was. I can just add my number 5, and I've got some accent pieces that I can add onto that. We have life doesn't stop for us in December, so that we can only do Christmassy things. So my daughter was playing basketball. There was a fundraiser at my other daughter's elementary school that I was heading up. So that happened on that day too. So it was a very ordinary day. Anyways, let's get started pulling some things together. So this page protector has the 2 4x4 pockets and then this 2x8 long pocket. So I've already cut a piece of pattern paper to go there. I wanted to bring, it's not an exact match, but I wanted to bring the colors from here over. And I've got this card, one of the 3x4 cards that I'm sort of toying with actually cutting it up. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we will see. And I've also cut some of the frames out of one of the pattern papers in the kit. And I thought it might be kind of fun to play up on all these frames that Susie our elf was sitting amongst in the morning by doing something like that. I could bring one over there and put maybe the gold 5, or, you know, I can figure it out. It also kind of plays up on the mirror. Not that it was ever in a frame, but, you know, typically mirrors are framed. So anyways, that I would just have some fun with that. Okay, so I am going to get started here, and I think I will start by trimming these so they are nice and clean. The more that I look at this, now I realize that it's a couple things wrong with it. I mean, it's not square, and that is sort of bugging me a little bit. My OCD is kind of like, it's not square. But the other problem, quote unquote, is that it overlaps, and while I can do that, I'm not sure if I really want to be tucking things in amongst all these pocket protectors. So I think I will move this big one over to here. I can trim this down. In fact, I can trim it down to it's just the number 5. That might fit right in there. Let's try that. I'm honestly just eyeballing it. Well, that's pretty good. Okay, I think I like that. And then I can move the little one over there, and I think I will put one maybe down here where you can sort of see it. Okay, so let's start sticking. Just gotta stick and go. Don't overthink it. Once you start overthinking things, you run into all sorts of problems. Now I do want to get my journaling on there, but first I want to put some things on there. Now that is the same width, so I don't like that. I'm going to cut this down. In fact, do I want to fussy cut this out? I think I kind of do. I'm just looking at my puppy stickers because I know I have gingerbread men. They're the girls. Hang on. Sent them off to get snacks. Hopefully they won't interrupt. But in the meantime, I did decide to fussy cut this out. Not perfectly. I'm going to leave a halo of the sort of craft colored paper back there. All right. So, I haven't been adding a lot of dimension to this album, so I think it's pretty safe to add a little bit. I know it's going to get eventually quite thick, but I'm kind of okay with that. And in fact, in these long pockets, I find if you add a little bit of dimension so that it's a little tighter in the pocket, it doesn't slip around so much, because I have found some issues with these longer pockets occasionally. And then I gotta figure I can do more journaling or maybe some stamping. You know me, I haven't got everything planned out. I also came across a couple extra stars. I kind of liked bringing that hot pink because it's quite a bossy pink. So I can maybe bring it over here. And then the blue, that might be too big, so I might have to work in some of my blue matte stars. That could work. Yes, these could work very well. And I know I said I need that space for journaling, but I think I'll be okay just tucking this up there. Just for some added interest. And this one, I think I'll put actually no, I'll bring the gold number 5 over here. Just tuck that in. It might be quite nice to leave that as is. I'll toy with that idea. Let's tuck this in here for now and just see. It's simple, but I do quite like it. And then I've got a couple of pink labels here. I need to find a blue one. I don't have another one pre-cut, so I'll have to cut that out. I can use that down here for the mom's pantry. That's what our fundraiser was. And they were pretty good, gotta say. I was pretty impressed. Oh, and I brought out my gold glitter letters. I know I talked last time about not always putting titles on, but I thought maybe a title here, just kind of a, you know, beginnings or something like that. Well, that uses up a lot of ends, doesn't it? I'm not sure if I have that many ends to begin with. Yeah, so I'm still toying with that. And I also cut out a little house, well, half a house, from some of the paper. And I thought I could just kind of tuck it right to the edge. Maybe up there. No. Down here in the corner. All right, so I'm going to pause this, get my journaling on, and I'll come back. Okay, done my journaling. I added another pink label here and attached my little frame. I'm not really blocking anything of the action. That's my daughter there, number 12, so I added her number so I won't forget. Started journaling. Made a couple of tiny mistakes in spelling, but I was sort of able to wash it away, which is why some of the writing is a little bit gloopy. Whatever, it is what it is. And then I added my title. Because that glittery font has apostrophes, I decided to go to Let's Begin. And then I've left them out so that I can add one over here. In fact, I've already got something gold here, so let's put it here. And then I need to find something to go in there. Maybe one of my little word phrases. I think I want something more substantial, so I think maybe a puffy sticker is best there. And or even I could stamp an image. Oh, I had pulled out my stamps to use this one. Eat all the Christmas things. But you know what? I forgot about it, and now I've got this where I like it, so I'm going to leave it. Has that ever happened to you? You know what? I'm going to put the other star there along with the puppy sticker. And I think I will use this poinsettia. Doesn't really mean anything. I just like it. So that makes it work for me. And then I've used one of those stars over here. So let's bring more of those stars. I can add a little one to here. And I'll pull one up there too. I know I've got the pink star. I'm going to pop this up. So that it stands up off the page and makes itself known. What about these? I could pull blue, or I could bring in that sort of I think I'll go with the blue. Just gonna go small over here. And you know, I'm not gonna add one there. Seems like there's a lot going on right here. I'm going to move this gold one. It's sort of bugging me a little bit. Let's put a small plus sign. And we can use a big one over here. I want another puffy sticker there too. I don't have a puffy sticker over here. Let's use Gingerbread Man. Now this one I definitely will put on here. Oops. Right there. So this one I'm just going to leave as is. I'm just going to tuck it in the pocket to get it out of the way. I think I'm good with those. And I want to have a puffy sticker up here, so let's bring another one of these up. There was this gap in my writing because I didn't plan properly, so now I can fill it. All right, I'm going to leave that just like that, and I might let this one, the marker, dry for a bit. I was using one of these and the ink was starting to run out a little bit towards the end. So if it really bothers me, I will take the time and reprint the photo, but honestly, a lot of the journaling that I have in my albums is fairly messy, so this might be okay. You know what, it's dry. So let's get it in so that we can move on. Oops. Straighten that one out. There we go. Another day done. All right. Thanks for watching.